what in your mind was the biggest reason or reasons that you just didn't have the energy tonight on either end, especially at the start?
Yeah, I thought, we didn't make shots early. I thought that took away from our defensive energy. And, they made threes, and we left them open.
When things are going that poorly, are there any adjustments that you can make? Are there any kind of, what were you trying to search for to try and get that spark that wasn't there?
You're going down the bench and see if something clicks and if someone could give you a spark. It was a compilation of things. So you try to get some intensity and energy into the game, and and we didn't do that.
Seemed like, especially early in the second quarter, they got a lot of open threes. Was that just miscommunication, or what did you see there?
Both. I thought it was a combination of us missing our shots, and then went down the other end and played low energy defense, and you're required to do more than one thing, and I thought our communication wasn't very good.
As a coach, can you use this game to do anything moving forward?
Yeah, we have to. It's games come fast. Things change quickly in this league. They can change from good to bad real quick, and they can go from bad to good real quick. So we have to make that happen. We have to have a will and a determination. Right now we're down people, and you can never underestimate how hard you have to play when you're down people.
Tom, is it a bigger concern for you when it is energy issues, effort issues that you see out there in terms, rather than even some of the execution stuff that does happen?
The thing is, like I said, I think offensively we'll be very good. And the one thing about, we didn't get to the line again, but, we got a lot of shots, and, I want to take a look at them. I thought we had some wide open ones that we didn't make, and when you're shooting threes like that and you're not making it, if your defensive transition is not strong, you're going to give them easy scoring opportunities. So I want to make sure that, I want us to shoot the threes. I think we can be very good at it. And I thought the sequences in which, we got the ball moving, forced the shift, got downhill, got the cuts, and we got good offense off of that. And we just have to make sure, when you get behind, that you're not trying to do it by yourself. If you get into a hole, you get into that as a group, you get out of that as a group. And so, we can't allow, our defense, our offense to dictate how we're going to play defense. Defense should be the constant.
Even with the defensive struggles in the first quarter, it was still a game after the first quarter because Milwaukee had a few problems with their own. Are you surprised you weren't able to kind of grab hold of that opportunity?
Well, I'm just concerned the way we're starting. We're starting, behind, and you don't want to do that. We did that in Toronto. The same thing. We started slowly. We fought back. And you're playing from behind. It's a different game. And the same thing. We got in a hole tonight, and then you're trying to get out of the hole, and so it makes it tough.
One of your mantras is that you can't let outside influences distract your team. Is your team distracted by all the noise that's surrounding this team right now?
Well, and again, that's the thing. The challenge of our league is to not allow yourself to get distracted. And as you guys are in the media, that distractions happen all the time in every industry. And so when you lose focus, you're not going to perform up to your potential. So I think coming in every day, putting everything you have into it, and concentrating, that's how you get to a great intensity level. And so if we have to guard against that, and I think human nature says that you have to guard against it. If you study how this league works, and if you feel good about yourself, you're usually going to get knocked down.
You always say all games count the same, but do you have to treat losses like this a little differently?
Well, I want us to learn from it. It's disappointing, but it's, tomorrow we have to have a will and determination to correct it. And we got into it together. We have to get out of it together.
Tom, I know you say that, outside noise is something you have to kind of look the other way in order to keep marching forward, but I'm wondering, do you think that the fans who are kind of very much making their opinions, they're vocalizing them, are they justified in having those feelings towards you and towards this team right now?
The fans, they come and they're paying good money to be here, so they have a right to voice their opinion. And we certainly appreciate the fans supporting the team. And what we have to do is control the things that we can control, and that's putting everything we have into each and every day. And when we do that, I think we have a team that will be successful.
Tom, one of the guys you can usually rely on is Jimmy. Did something seem off with him tonight in terms of just the way
Jimmy wasn't feeling well, so that that hurt us some. But I don't want to use that as an excuse, So you down him and. Wig being out, but it's an opportunity for other guys to step up, and we have to do that over the course of a season. Whether it's foul trouble, guy gets nicked up, whatever it might be, next guy has to step in, understand what his job is, and go out there and do it. And we can't use youth or inexperience or anything else for an excuse. We just got to get it done.
Karl struggled offensively to start the game tonight, had a better second half statistically. I guess, can he maybe use that as a springboard going forward here?
Yeah, I don't want him overthinking. And Karl's a great offensive player, and his offense will be terrific. He's already shown that throughout his career. And as I said, there's no one in that room that doesn't want to do well, and we just have to figure out how to do it together where, guys are trying to bail the group out by themselves, and that's not the way you do it. We have to do it together in order to be successful.